the social security number.
That's fine.
I will just be bullshitting numbers.
And whoever gets in trouble because of that, that's on you.
My identity was just stolen. What the fuck?
Caller, I'm sorry, caller. We didn't know.
Luck of the draw.
Welcome to
Brain fried bites.
Brain fried bites.
Brain fried bites. Oh my god!
disclaimer.
Can we get like a fucking?
Shut up! I'm trying to give the people the disclaimer.
Can we do like a Goosebumps intro eventually? Though? Din, 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 din. Sorry, go ahead.
Disclaimer. We discuss
2000s babies know what I'm talking about. Sorry, go ahead.
Our intro is just experiencing horrors
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes. Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
That's what Khan's experiencing
R.L.
right now.
Stein is a fucking genius. Go ahead.
disclaimer. We discuss anything and everything under the sun.
Sorry. I'm watching you try not to laugh, and it's funny. Go ahead.
Please note, all subject matter expressed on this podcast are solely the views of the hosts and guests and should be interpreted as such. Our content is intended for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as factual information unless explicitly stated otherwise. Furthermore, all discussions are conducted in a satirical manner and nothing said here is meant to be taken seriously or to offend anyone. Additionally, we do not own or promote any of the art, food, or music mentioned in our episodes. Thank you for tuning in and joining us on this journey of exploration and satire. Brain fried bites. And our special guest today for the couch is Spawn.
From Marvel.
You can't see him. What the?
He blends in with the couch.
He does.
Yeah.
Is he actually on the couch? I can't see.
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, okay. What it do?
Good as the
Spawny
boys,
boy.
he just be hanging out, chiggity chilling, you know.
Yeah.
Quiet kind of guest. Doesn't say a lot. He just grunts and moans.
He's got big balls.
Huge balls.
I've
Jesus
heard.
Christ.
He was talking a lot of shit about you earlier, though.
I wouldn't
Damn.
fuck with Spawn, you know, because he has superpowers and all that.
You good, dog?
That's funny to you? Your fucking humor is broken.
He got me laughing as I was taking a sip of water.
We should put in the disclaimer that we're not meant to offend the audience. But
We
it
already
seems-
said that.
But we're offending each other.
Satire.
And spite.
Bitches.
Dude, Spawn fucked with that motion. He's coming right to you.
Yer.
Alright, never mind.
Yer. All right. So
Can we hurry up? I'm hungry.
Isn't that
today we're gonna try. Well,
Some pizza.
for those of you who don't know, in our podcast we rate food while we're discussing just the end of the fucking world or something like that.
Yeah.
Today's subject matter is pizza for our ratings, and we got pizza from 2 different places.
Yes, from Brothers Encore and Manhattan Pizza.
Which
There would have
So-
been a third place, but this
Place?
fucking guy.
Third place.
To answer your question, Brendan, the steak and cheese is Manhattan Pizza, and the regular plain cheese is Brothers.
Thank you.
Now
We
this
would have had a third pizza if this fucking guy didn't totally fucking forget after confirming yesterday that he was gonna get pizza from Paisanos. Stupid fucking bitch
Potentially
asshole.
a 4th pizza if I was involved in the planning.
It's okay.
it's okay.
It's
You're
okay
a
because
guest.
you're not required.
Yeah, you're
Mary
not
did
required.
out of the kindness of her heart, and I'm glad she did because this fucking guy is a letdown.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding. I'm
No,
just
she's
kidding. He's a
not.
great
No,
guy,
she's
but
not.
also lets
She
me
can
down
kill herself,
sometimes.
please.
Still love him though.
Jesus Christ, Spawn. The tail, man. The tail. Down, boy. Down. Heel.
Can we seriously have an ASMR episode though?
Fuck
Wait,
no.
Spawn, smell this.
Well, you don't have to be on that fucking episode, bitch.
No, what you need to get is a microphone of this tail thwapping.
I think it's catching it.
It is. I can hear it. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh.
he's got something to say.
I'm gonna
All right. You gotta get down,
he
buddy.
just wants a fucking pizza.
Get down. Get down, boy. Couch. Go. Don't look at me like that with your beautiful,
Spawn, come on.
beautiful.
Come on. over here.
Bestiality isn't legal, Spawn.
Come on,
Remember
Lord.
that.
up on the couch.
Lord have mercy.
If only.
If only. it
Hey,
was.
Lord have I am
I'd be
not
tearing
them.
that ass up.
No, I'm not them.
He's was traumatized from Madsen doing it.
Oh.
I would have loved to be in that room. Two black men going at it.
With a black dog.
Woo.
Woo!
I thought Spawn was the other black man.
He is the other black man. Contratarded.
Yeah, I'm kind of stupid. My bad.
What did you do today?
Well, I had work
That's fucking gay.
from 8 to 1.
I thought you said 1:30.
1:30, sorry. 8 to 1:30, and then I just came here, started working
Nice.
for other things. and
Okay, I don't
then-
care anymore. Mary, what'd you do today?
Okay.
It wasn't much. I woke up and a friend called me. She was not doing well, so we kind of hung out for a little, talked, and then got ready to come here. Got pizza, and now we're doing this.
Brendan.
I went to the farmer's market and did some grocery shopping.
Oh, those nice strawberries you were talking about.
Oh,
Fuck
so
yeah,
they
dude.
get to say everything they wanted to say.
Con, I am interested in how the rest of your day went.
No,
I'm
that was
not.
it. That was all I had to say.
You said
Your
after work you
face says
came here.
otherwise.
You came here and started working. What the fuck else is there to
That's
say?
all I wanted to say. So
All right,
we're
that's
good.
what I fucking
How was your work day?
Okay.
Thank you, Brandon.
You're welcome.
Fuck you, Amanda. It was okay, but that's all I really had. I was just being spiteful. Free time, you know.
Tired for putting my fucking neck out for you.
When will
Yeah,
you learn?
thanks,
When will you
Brendan.
learn?
Thanks,
That
Brendan.
your actions have consequences, Brandon.
I know some people that don't learn that.
Amen to that.
Where are they again?
Munch on this.
Okay.
Why'd you open that? Did you just down Parmesan cheese?
No, I opened it. And I was gonna.
Oh shit! What are we trying? What are we trying first? Oh, you already started munching?
No, I'm only eating the fried pickles.
You fat
Relax.
pig.
We also have some garlic knots and fried pickles from Brothers as some munchies.
Ah.
around
Which
the
we'll probably
podcast.
rate to. I mean, you know.
Pickles
'cause
have
why
a
not?
hold on me so
So
tight.
we weren't
yeah.
rating them at first, but now we're rating them.
Rating them on a scale of 1 to 10.
No, we
Okay.
were rating them. We just weren't comparing them.
There's a
Okay.
difference.
Yeah.
I might.
Cheese
That's fine.
pizza.
You can. You can.
Cheese pizza from Brothers Encore. Philly cheesesteak pizza from Manhattan Pizza.
All right. What are we trying first?
I'm
I
gonna
think
go
we
with the
should-
cheese.
Yeah, the cheese.
Let's
Let's do the
first.
cheese because I
Shit.
know I'm gonna fucking hate
This
this.
is the cheese pizza from the multiple trip nights that we've had
Oh
before.
yeah, hold on. Let me
One
not put
bite.
shit on
Everybody
this.
knows the rules.
All right. What? Why? I didn't. Okay.
It tastes like this.
Mm.
It doesn't actually taste like mushrooms. It just tastes like our shroom trip.
Memory.
Good memories.
Until someone threw up on my couch
I've never done.
or my
shrooms,
carpet.
so-
Best fucking pizza I've ever
Was that
had.
Amanda? Was that why you?
No.
No.
I
Damn,
control
defensive.
myself
Were... Holy fuck.
most of the time.
Remember
Actually-
how we said we're not going to say any names? That's
Amanda's
why.
on the podcast.
No, that's why. That's why she
Oh.
said that. Is what I was saying.
Oh yeah. I see.
Yeah.
It
I'm
was
gonna
a.
need these for this pizza.
I gotta give it a solid.
It
Probably-
reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Can I
and
fucking
love,
speak?
Yeah.
I was speaking, right?
You took a pause.
Yeah, I still wasn't done with my sentence, was I? Anyways, I'll give it a probably like an 8.5. You know, because good memories. Obviously, it's a little biased,
Mhm.
but also the cheese and the sauce and the crust of this pizza is unfucking beatable.
Mhm.
That dough does things to me that no woman ever could.
I don't think any woman wants to.
Well,
Um,
still hit though.
I haven't had
Don't
pizza.
remind them.
I want it to be noted. I personally have not had pizza for dietary reasons. So that's probably why this is so fucking good to me.
Oh yeah. Oh my bad, Spawn. I'm sorry. I forgot. My bad, pimp.
He licked his lips like, yeah, boy.
Who do you think you are?
I'd also give it an 8.5, but I wouldn't say this is unbeatable pizza because I know a place that is beating it. Personally.
What place?
Padrino's.
Okay.
Gas! Gas!
No.
What
They
the
have
fuck
good
is-
pizza, but definitely not better than this.
Cap. Then again, I also enjoy Little Caesars pizza, so.
Amanda, thoughts?
It tastes like Chuck E. Cheese pizza, which is fine because I love Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I like the way the cheese like breaks apart in my mouth. I'm not really a big fan of pizza myself, just because I've had it so much in college. Like it's just indifferent to me now.
Mm.
I'd give it like a 7.5.
Mary already went?
Yeah, I think so. Oh.
No, not yet.
You're right.
I'd have to go with Amanda, say maybe a 7, 7.5. I like everything about this pizza. I like the texture of the crust. I like the cheese. I like the sauce and everything. But because I worked at this place previously, it's... He's hypnotizing the dog over here. But because I worked at this place previously, it kind of like just lowers it a little because I had a bad experience there. And we kind of talked about this earlier, but like when you work at a restaurant specifically and you're eating there all the time, or you're there all the time, if you have a really bad experience, it kind of taints the way that you come back and look at it, specifically the food. It doesn't necessarily degrade the chefs or the recipe or anything like that. It just kind of taints the memory of the food, which lowers the rating in my opinion.
One thing I will have to say about the crust. I'm not really a crust eater when I eat pizza, unless it's like a really good crust. Like personally, I think Domino's has a really good crust. Like it's garlicky, it has flavor to it. This crust is like powdery and has no flavor. Like it's okay.
See, I feel like
Like if I had extra sauce to dip it in, okay, cool, but I don't. So
I feel like Domino's.
I was gonna say lower your mic so we can hear you because we could.
I feel like Domino's, like their cust.
Cust? Holy fuck! Dude.
Their cust is too oily and too garlicky. Like this.
interesting.
To
So
me
you
is
like
like-
a drier crust?
Not dry. This isn't too dry. This is like, it's weird. It's dry on the outside but moist on the inside, so it matches well
Okay.
for me.
It's
I'd-
got a nice crunch, but it's nice and
Yeah,
chewy. So
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
kind
that's
of.
what you were talking about. Mm.
I'm kind of with Amanda.
Amanda?
I'm with
Wow.
Amanda on that point. I also prefer crust with flavor, and I feel like a lot of pizza places generally don't add flavor to their crust. More so, just they let the rest of the pizza do the talking, which is completely fine. So
But like the crust is the very end. Like it has to be something like to end the pizza off
That's
with.
why-
Or you can be really fucking weird and eat the crust first, like my mom does.
that's why I always.
No.
prefer-
Sometimes I
They
do
hold the
that.
pizza onto.
Sometimes
You
I
hold
do
the
that.
bottom.
Sometimes I do
I
that.
also generally prefer deep dish pizzas.
I've never had deep dish pizza.
Like-
Really?
I've never had deep dish pizza.
Got to get
Like
you on
this.
that.
Yeah,
like,
where
hold
where
it
would you
after,
recommend
yeah.
I get deep dish pizza?
Fucking anywhere that does deep dish pizza. It's always
Word.
better.
Chicago style.
I've never
Okay.
had Chicago style. I want it so bad with the sauce on top.
Chicago.
All right.
It's a
I'm
city
sorry.
that's exciting. It's a city
Before-
that's inviting. It's a city for a woman that's just like me. I think I'm really fitting
you.
in. There's a city called like Michigan. I think I'm really fitting in. This
Mhm.
city is my perfect cup of tea. I got there.
Thank you, Mary. For,
Wow,
for-
wasting 2 minutes of my
I'm-
fucking
Not
life.
sponsored. Not sponsored.
I'm
Not
Jesus
Jesus
sponsored.
Christ.
I'm topping this pizza with peppers and parmesan
Oh
because
fuck!
I'm
I
gonna
forgot
fucking
about
hate
my
this.
parmy.
Fromage.
I don't like Philly cheesesteak.
Well, first of all, you're wrong. Second of all, why?
It yucky. I don't need any more reasoning. It just
What is yucky about it?
Not business.
specifically, I don't really like. I love pepper, like just peppers in general. I don't really like the texture of the actual pepper, though. Personally, it's a big texture thing for me.
Spawn is so
And-
horny for food.
Unless it's like dried peppers. I like dried peppers, but I don't like juicy peppers.
You're sitting here
But
looking at me.
I
Just
also am
smelling
not
the
an
air,
onion
waiting
fan.
for it.
again because of texture. So
Philly cheesesteak pizza, 1 bite.
Oh, we're doing that
we're
too?
doing that right
Damn.
now. All right.
You're in a rush today, bud.
Lord have
I'm
fun. Yeah, I thought
hungry.
this
I
was
said
happening
that.
in the middle of the episode.
Yeah, I
Holy
thought so too.
fuck. Jesus
Why
Christ.
did we do the first piece then?
We just did one piece
Oh,
and then
okay,
we
we
were
can
gonna
wait, we can
yeah.
wait.
Okay.
Slow down.
I thought y'all already took a bite. Damn, I fucking bad. Shit.
God,
My
this is our
favorite-
coordinator, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking
Excuse
retard.
the fuck out of me. We're still in the beginning stages, figuring
will-
out the rhythm.
I will
Okay.
take a fried pickle,
Worst
though,
fucking
so-
bassist ever I fucking hired.
See, Brendan, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum
If
with
it wasn't
onions.
for me,
I
wouldn't be
love
here.
them. I love them cooked. I love them raw. I love them practically.
Yeah, I love
in
it raw.
everything.
Fucking raw.
Roanoke!
But
The way she just goes back to conversating regularly, like Tourette's, just a tick happen. Fuck your mom. Anyway,
Bye, Spawn. It was great having you. Round of
Bye,
applause
bye-byes.
for Spawn.
President of the USA. He's in USA! USA!
Foo Fighters.
Cucumba. Cucumba.
Cucumba.
So what are we talking about today? What's on the agenda, bud? Talk to us.
Well, if everyone looked at the list that I sent, we would all know. Temu, Wish Reviews, Paranormal, Afterlife.
Okay, slow down. I need to talk to you after these episodes because you suck at this.
Dude, it's my first fucking time.
I'm gonna stand to pull up my pants.
Why do you have
Make
to
sure the
announce
camera
that?
gets it. Oh yeah.
Why did you have to announce that?
Why not?
I don't want to be questioned in the middle of doing it, so I'm giving you the answer before the question can arise. Can you guys
That's
hear me?
anxiety,
I'm kinda
my
quiet on
friend.
Mental illness, ladies and gentlemen. You can't fix it.
I thought that's what the topic was. And I was like, oh, I got this down.
No, that's not the topic.
Well,
Darn.
Wow.
I can't find the list that you're talking about.
Bruh, I sent it to you.
Well, I don't have access to my phone, so.
Oh.
Wait a second.
The pictures you asked me to stop sending you. It's a picture.
All right, what's your guys' guilty pleasure?
No.
Let's talk about music.
okay.
I feel like that'd be a good
Okay, yeah. I mean,
starting point.
I thought we had a, list, but
that's I'm going off the list right now. Team and Wish reviews. We don't have anything to review right now.
That's why we look it up. Anyway, what's the
You
point
never
of you?
fucking no. Shut
What's
the fuck
point?
up.
No,
I'm not done.
No,
No.
I am
How
not
are
done.
you gonna be
I was
like?
talking before
No, I wasn't
you.
done. I wasn't done. How are you gonna say Team and Wish reviews and I just know that you're talking about going through and looking at reviews online? I was under the impression we're reviewing items.
Okay,
Okay.
then you were misunderstood. It was not
then
clear
communicate better.
communication.
Communication's a two-way.
What is the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
tight.
What the fuck?
I inhaled Brenny.
What? What the fuck is the point of you asking me to make a list if you go completely off of the list?
Because Team, how am I supposed to?
Okay, that's the first thing on
What
the
do I
list.
say? What do I say? Team and Wish
Okay,
reviews
that's
when
the
I don't
fir-
even know what it is.
And then you skip it, okay? And then you say, no, we're not doing that.
Okay.
And then you move to the next one. You went to guilty pleasure, and then you said, no, let's
So,
talk about music.
we need to talk.
Unrelated
We need
to
to
the
talk
entire
about that.
fucking list.
When you make these plans, tell me specifically what
okay,
each is.
okay,
Okay.
all
so
right.
we're skipping Timu and Wish reviews.
yeah. Guilty pleasures and
Guilty
paranormal afterlife. You went straight to, let's talk about music. That'd be great.
I said guilty pleasures. Let's dive into music.
That is true. Yeah, that is
Oh my
very true.
God.
I misunderstood. Communicate
Ladies
better.
and gentlemen,
Jesus
and
Christ.
non-dairy view, non.
Communicate.
We will run this. We will run this
Non-binary
back, and it will
viewers.
show that I was talking. Hey,
Same difference.
what about
Brendan.
guilty pleasures?
We,
Let's dive into music. Word for word. That's what I fucking said.
Okay.
We have a
well,
friendship out of
I-
Pay
this,
attention.
I
this
misunderstood
podcast.
it as
Allegedly.
I promise.
you just
This is
wanted to talk
satire.
about music, not as a guilty pleasure.
Mm-mm.
I apologize.
It's okay.
Communicate better. That is the lesson.
So
yeah,
anyway,
music is a big guilty pleasure.
It's-
Let me ask a better question.
Like,
Like, what's a genre that you're kind of hesitant to show people that would be your guilty pleasure?
I
Musical theater.
that
okay.
you should feel guilty for that.
Fuck you.
No, I
Case
agree.
in fucking
I
point.
love a good musical. Like
I love
like
a good musical.
Sound of Music, Rent, like
Yeah.
just musicals really.
Hairspray's really good. Heather's.
Hairspray is good.
Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, Les Miserables.
There you go.
Oh, dude.
Joseph
Okay,
and the
okay. I was
Technicolor
gonna argue
Dreamcoat.
against them, but Les Miserables.
The only two good musicals is Sweeney Todd and Repo the Opera or something, whatever. I don't even know the name because it's still mid, kind of. It's good, I guess.
There's Phantom of the Opera. I know that, but I haven't heard Repo of the Opera or anything like that.
It's like an opera. I only said opera because it is an opera, and it's about a guy who's like a repo of like human bodies and organs, and in a future in a fucked up futuristic world
Foo
where
Fighters.
organs are like sold like cars.
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
haven't heard of this one.
This sounds interesting, actually.
I probably fucked that whole synopsis up.
Okay, then.
But
He just made an entire movie in his brain.
Just to prove a point.
Yeah, I'll show you. I have a girlfriend, but she goes to another school.
How many of you guys did that? Use that excuse when you didn't have girlfriends or boyfriends?
I didn't do that, but I did stuff my bra.
Damn. I didn't do either of those things.
Yeah, no.
I always had a bitch boyfriend. Dude, the guy that I told you about the other day, the creator.
Oh, in the group chat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I dated him for like a solid month or
That's
something.
crazy.
Yeah.
Creator?
Yeah.
Of what?
I sent this video
He
came
makes
up.
videos on social media. Yeah.
I sent this video on the group chat because
Yeah.
I came across this content
But he went
creator,
to
and
middle
she
school
apparently
with
dated him
me.
in
We
middle
dated
school.
Ben and also me.
Yeah, and also you.
Who is he?
I can't say it on the podcast. I'll tell you after.
Okay, tell me after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
You
I
might not
know
even
him.
know
To be
who he
fair.
is, but you might.
So
Your friend groups might
musical
have passed.
theater is your guilty pleasure.
Mhm.
And why do you think people frown upon it other than Brendan blatantly yelling?
It's
I
a
think-
desired, it's an acquired taste.
It definitely is, but I also think there's a very big stigma or stereotype around theater kids being this really awkward, nerdy type. There are. I'm not gonna lie and say that there aren't that type out there, but I don't think that's every theater kid.
Yeah.
And I think that also musical theater itself is put in a box, and it's not always the same thing. Like if you take a look at what's a good one? If you take a look at Phantom of the Opera, very different plot line and music from Heathers or from Hadestown, and
Even like Disney movies like Moana or Encanto was a great fucking movie,
Yeah.
a great soundtrack. Like musicals don't always have to be like that weird, awkward theater kid kind of stereotype.
Yeah.
Like it can be creative and fun and artsy and like actually make you understand the story more because it's more emotional. Like
right. But if
there
you
are
also,
so many there
No,
are so
go
many
ahead.
emotions that can be conveyed through music that you just can't get from like a regular
conversation,
motion picture.
You know what's interesting? Online, I saw this post. I don't know if you guys saw it. I reposted it. This guy says that you decorate space with art, but you decorate time like with music.
Yeah.
And that was like,
I didn't see that, but I like that.
Yeah.
that's
I also
poetic
did
as
not see
hell.
that.
And like with art, film, cinema is one art form, and
Mhm.
adding another one into it can just make it even more powerful
For
and
sure.
get
Yeah, 'cause,
whatever
like,
message they're trying to
It's
portray
one thing
across.
having a motion picture with the soundtrack, like just playing like
Mhm.
in the cutscenes. It's another thing to have a motion picture and also incorporate the music into the picture. Like that takes even more talent than just putting music over.
All I'm thinking
motion
about right
picture.
now is the last movie that I watched,
The
which
Last
was
of
Monkey
Us.
Man in a
Oh,
musical. Great movie, by the way.
Yeah,
Great
it's a
movie.
Good
Watch
movie.
it.
You
Great
should watch
movie.
it.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
I
You
just
should watch it.
can't imagine
I
it as
think
a
you'd like
musical
it.
though. It's just
It-
playing really funnily
yeah.
in my mind.
The
Yeah.
music, the way the music was meshed with the scenes, like the cultural aspect
Mhm.
of it specifically, was such a touch to my like cultural soul.
Mhm.
Like
It was a really good movie.
the call, and what is it called? The call and response
Yeah.
thing that they were
Mhm.
doing in
Mhm.
one of those scenes. Oh my gosh!
Oh, with the drum and
Yeah,
the
with-
Yeah,
I think it's called
yeah,
the-
he was punching the bag.
I think it's called the tabla. That's what it's called. Yeah. Not to spoil too much about it, but you know, it was really enjoyable to watch that and be like, whoa, dude, they brought a lot of cultural,
Mm-hmm.
which is really
and-
funny because he accidentally ate bacon during that movie.
yeah, and it was the last day of Ramadan too, dude. Oh my gosh,
It
the
was
irony,
Hell.
Yeah.
or one way ticket.
Why did I think you were talking about the actor and then I remembered that you
Yeah.
were talking about Khan? I was like, damn.
Yeah,
Also, Dev, call me.
Dev
Okay.
Patel.
Yeah,
So,
he's gonna see this
he's
and call
never
you.
gonna watch our
No,
podcast.
when Dev came on the screen, I turned to Con and I said, "Why can't you look like that?"
Damn. Different
Damn.
countries.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I have 2 points as to why I don't like musical theater. So the first one is completely based on preference, and you shouldn't honestly feel guilty about anything you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I like feeling immersed when I'm watching something.
Mm-hmm.
And when someone starts singing, unless they're like a musical artist in the, whatever it is, that completely kills the immersion for me. And I'm brought back to real life. And I'm just like,
See, I'm the opposite way with that. Like specific, it also depends on the point in time of the plot and the musical. Like if it is a soliloquy or a monologue where they turn it into this really powerful ballad, I get really wrapped up into the musical. I get really into it, into the plot line, and I think music is a really good way to connect to a lot of different things. You know, there's a lot of different genres, a lot of different notes out there that really take a hold with many different people for many different reasons.
Do you think you don't? You think you're taken away from the immersive experience? Wow, because it's not necessarily music that you would enjoy in your spare time, or is it just the music portion in general? No matter if it was the music you like or not.
It's the music portion in general because for me, I enjoy a wide variety of music, and a lot of times the music that comes out in musical theater is music that I would listen to occasionally.
It's just within the picture.
It's just within the picture. Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm watching. I'm trying to watch a movie, not like a 2-hour long musical.
Fair.
Or not 2-hour long music video. I apologize.
Yeah.
The second point is as to why you should feel guilty, because back to the point of theater kids, Hamilton exists, and that pisses me off because if anyone starts a bar like while they're rapping with in 1776, I'm shooting them.
I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. No, I'm
That's
young,
horrible.
scrappy,
I
and hungry.
haven't seen Hamilton, so I can't argue with or against
I
it.
wish I was you. I wish I was you. I had been with theater kids
Yeah.
who forced that soundtrack,
Hmm.
and
See, I'm not going to deny the talent that came from that, and I'm not going to deny the talent in Hamilton, but I do think it's one of those overhyped ones. I think Hamilton got its popularity, and now it's just one of those things that's continuing because it's still making them money, and sometimes things just
for a third point,
Bless you.
bless you.
thank you.
Jesus
That was
Christ,
my third
that's
point.
like
I still
when
have to pee.
that was such a silent sneeze.
I'm sorry.
You
I'll be
really-
loud next time.
Yeah,
No, you really shouldn't hold in your sneezes.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to.
It's
Liar!
it's like when you're having sex with the lad and he just doesn't make any sound.
What would you know about having sex with a lad? You do know about having sex with no sound, but with a lad, nothing.
Why'd you evil laugh?
Mazen and I were looking up dick size comparisons this morning, and
You must have gotten very sad.
There
Speaking
was-
of guilty pleasures,
there was a picture of like a black guy with like his big ass dick out, and then it had like an AI picture over top of it of like a small white penis, and I said that he should send it to you to like make you feel better. There were a lot of Reddit is a weird place, my guy.
Dude, Reddit's the spot,
I'm
man.
gonna-
There were a lot. I'm sorry. I'm so
Go ahead.
sorry.
No,
I need
go,
to go
go,
back
go,
to
go.
it because when we first looked it up, the only things that were coming up were chicks with dicks.
On Reddit?
Yes.
Brenda,
Interesting.
could you throw a couple of those on my plate? please?
So like, I was just trying to look for dicks, but I was met with like titties bouncing and then a dick just flopping out, and that's fine. That's great. Best of both worlds. I just want to know the dick comparison. We already had the boob
Do you want
comparison
more?
section.
good,
Like
thank
we
you.
already did that
Mm,
portion. We need the dick comparison. I don't need titties added into the mix when I'm trying to look up the dick comparisons. And we got to a point, but not really. There was one video where this girl was like measuring the dicks, but that is as far as we got. We didn't really get like a dick size chart like we got like a boob size chart. So
is
yeah.
dick size hereditary like boob sizes?
I don't think boob size is hereditary
I thought it
either.
was.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Cause like my mom has like bigger titties than I do, and I don't really have any.
Yeah, but what about your dad's side?
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. I don't know. So
So,
I never knew my father.
who's doing the next guilty pleasure?
What's another guilty pleasure for you guys?
TV shows.
I was just about to say I confessed to Mazen yesterday.
We'll blur that out.
Sorry guys. This girl.
Girl, I know.
This girl I know, she was watching a video and it was listing a bunch of names and my name was mentioned. And I was like, I heard that. And she said, well, you know what the video is about? And I said, no. She said the video was grandma names. So I officially have a grandma name.
Me too.
So yeah, so I told Mazen, I said, okay, one thing you should know about me since I'm a grandma now is one of my guilty pleasures is like HGTV. Like I enjoy watching home flips. I want to know what kind of marble countertop you want with your hardwood kitchen floor. Like I am so interested in not reconstruction. What's it called?
House flipping and stuff like that.
Yes, but renovating. Renovations. Oh my god, I could watch that all day.
I don't remember the name of the lady who does it, but it's this short blonde white lady who takes these old houses and renovates them and flips them, and they're literally the most gorgeous structures I've ever seen. These like past homeowners will have bricked over some like mosaic wall, or they'll have put wallpaper over some sort of beautiful tile, and I'm just like, why? You're taking all the character away from it.
Yes, but also like, and like, like a guilty pleasure, like.
Oh, say like one more time, please.
I'm so glad I'm not the
I
target of this
fucking hate
episode.
you. Fuck you! Satisfaction videos, like soap cutting videos, carpet cleaning videos,
Gas.
Carpet cleaning, gas.
Carpet cleaning videos.
I like watching all of those videos over a Reddit story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I don't.
Car detailing.
Yeah.
Like,
That one doesn't get me.
I love
I also
any
don't.
kind of like yeah, satisfaction video. Something that like
What about the
fits
the
into a
dough,
hole.
the Play-Doh ones where they're like,
slime and
Yeah,
stuff?
slime.
No, those don't get me as
Really?
much.
Yeah.
No.
or
I like the-
mukbang? What about
I like
mukbang?
clacks, like
Fuck no.
clicking and clacking.
I like watching Nikocado Avocado because I like watching his life fall apart. But
ASMR.
and him shit himself. That's pretty funny too.
ASMR is a guilty pleasure, but I don't like seek it out. Only when it comes up, I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
My I don't even know if I'd call it a guilty pleasure because I am very proud of it. I like a lot of bad music. Like music that's just generally like not good, honestly. A lot of scene kid music. Fucking a lot of crunkcore, dude. Put on Broken Side. Dude, teach me how to scream is a banger. I don't care.
I don't know what
Yeah,
any of that
like
means.
I've known you as an elitist for music for a long time. So you've shown me some of the music that I would never have gone out of my way to look up, like fucking Helios by From Joy. That song, I would never have found it on my own. So it comes with the territory of their guilty pleasure, these scene kids.
Yeah.
You know.
I honestly just love I want to make bad music. Like I Set My Friends on Fire is one of my favorite fucking bands.
You need to clarify what you mean by bad music.
What I mean by bad music
Because
is,
to me that's not bad music.
what I mean by bad music, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, is it's definitely not bad music. It's made by good musicians.
Great fucking music.
By bad music,
It's just challenging the status quo. Like it's not following any kind
social
of
norms.
Yeah,
rules.
it's not following any
Socially, it's
social
a bad-
cues, or it's just
bad
fun
song.
music that they're doing obviously for fun. They don't care if it sounds bad to a lot of people. I mean, You Can't Spell Slaughter Without Laughter was despised when it came out. Everyone fucking hated that
I have
album.
no idea
That
what
is
that
a
means.
fucking that's awesome.
That's a fire
A to
name.
A, like
Grade
what?
A fucking album, right?
Yeah.
By
When
who?
it came out, and I remember I was
By
like,
who?
I Set My Friends on Fire. It was their first ever album before.
I don't know them by albums.
Oh, well, that was their first album. It is a fucking grade A album nowadays, but back then, people hated on that shit. You could still find articles saying that it's like the worst thing that they have ever heard, and they were just having fun with it. I mean, and it was just it's just fun music that has actually, funny enough, deep lyrics.
Mm.
It's a fucking great album.
When AC/DC first came out, everybody hated their first album. Like everyone was like, "Why the fuck did they even release music?" And now they're one of the most known rock bands of all time.
But see, that's the thing. They got on that train when it was like rock music was the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
But
when it was,
nowadays,
like, popular.
rock and like heavier side of music is hard unless a rapper is incorporating aspects of it in their songs.
Yeah.
Like Suicide Boys, like
Mhm.
people like that are incorporating that heaviness in
Yeah.
their music, and people are enjoying it, but only because rap is still a part of it.
Yeah, like Limp
Yeah.
Bizkit.
Yeah.
I really enjoy Limp Bizkit. And I wish there were more artists that had their same kind of style. I don't want them to have the same flow, like Fred Durst has his own flow, but I want them to have like the same kind of I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I need to say loud and not, you know what I mean? Like,
Nickelback. That's my guilty pleasure. Fuck anybody that says they're not good. They're actually
no, they
good.
are actually. They have
good.
very good songs. I
I
saw
will-
them in
I will
concert with my
say
mother.
they do sometimes have riffs, but that's about as much
Yeah.
as it's more so I don't like
I
them
think-
just based off of personal preference. I think the
I
hate
think
they get is
it's
unfounded.
art.
Though.
Any kind of art, I can't be like, all right, I hate K-pop because of how popular it is and how repetitive it is. But
Mhm.
I gotta give them fucking applause, dude. Like they're fucking crazy artists who are doing crazy tours.
You have to appreciate the talent.
Exactly. There's talent there. Because even if personally I don't like it, there's still talent in what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
Amanda has quit the podcast
Yep.
and is going home.
thank God.
You piss yourself on this podcast. We are
Yeah, we commit. Nope.
So I'm gonna dip a garlic knot in some marinara.
I keep thinking you guys are gonna say garlic naan. Like I know we're talking about garlic knots, but
Garlic naan is better anyway.
Yeah,
But
It is.
can't confirm. Can't confirm.
But I would also argue that because of a lot of rappers going into, incorporating a lot of heavier stuff nowadays, it's starting to shine a brighter light on a lot of heavy music. I mean, Bring Me the Horizon and Sleep Token are two very big bands. Same with Lorna Shore. And I watched all
It's weird, right? Like I
Yeah.
don't know where the line is. Like I don't.
It's-
Is it because they're selling out, quote unquote? Because they don't look like they're
Get
selling
closer
out.
to the microphone.
They're not selling out. Like they're doing their thing, and but somehow those are the three bands I would probably say that are really
In the
killing
metal
it
scene?
right now.
I mean, for years I've been watching it, right? There's a lot of bands. Let me swallow my food first.
Take your time. Take your time, bud. Well,
A lot of bands,
Oh.
especially what's up?
nothing. I was just gonna play bongos over while you were chewing, but it's too late.
A lot of bands, especially Lorna Shore. I have been a fan of Lorna Shore for a long time. All these bands, Sleep Token, Bring Me the Horizon, have been refining a sound. They've always, and a lot of bands that sound like them always had a key of what could actually be good in music, right? But they never incorporated it. And then when these bands finally did, they blew up because it's what worked. Metal has been refining a sound, especially in the 2000s, that has been building and getting more popular because they're starting to incorporate things that actually work really well. At first it's experimentation, but that's how they find it. There's always a note of something missing, right? Until they find it, and that's where the popularity hits.
Okay, here's the thing.
What's up?
You and I both know a lot of bands that are way more talented than either of those, that sound way better than either of those bands, but they're local. They haven't made it. They haven't kicked it off. My question is, what is that oomph that these bands are missing? I don't know if it could be generalized into one statement or if every band has its own reasoning, but it seems like from my perspective and my experience in the scene as well, the bands that are really talented just don't make it. One of the bands that I performed with got to do a vocal off with Alex Terrible, the guy from Lorna Shore, all the heavy people at Blue Ridge Rockfest, and he sounded better than all of them, and I mean like technique wise.
Yeah,
and
I understand what
his
you mean.
like oomph in his vocals.
So the thing with that is a lot of
Dead
bands,
Reckoning, that's the band.
Dead Reckoning, yeah. A lot of bands, it comes back to the experimentation thing. A lot of people, they're not like you and me. They're not as critical about music or
That is
haven't
also a
listened
good
to a lot of
point.
music. They've only listened to baseline stuff, and they're not passionate enough to go below the baseline stuff. You know what I mean? And because the baseline stuff is what they're hearing, when they hear the artists who did it before them or doing these other things, they're like, oh, it sounds like Lorna Shore mixed with Sleep Token. I can just listen to those other two bands when I want to. I don't need to go out of my way to find this new artist because music isn't super important to me.
That reminds me of Master of Puppets. Like it was this whole thing online when Stranger Things had this whole thing
Mhm.
in there. I don't know what the episode was, whatever happened, but after that episode aired, Master of Puppets was a big thing in it, and all the people were like, "Oh my god, like this is such a good song!" Like I didn't know that they made this original soundtrack, and people were old heads were like, "Dude, this is from Metallica, from years before you were born," and the generation now was just confuzzled as to what like this. They thought this was a new thing, like they don't do their research on the people that did it before, if that makes sense.
Something very similar happened when that one song with Kanye, Rihanna, and Paul McCartney came out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it wasn't like a how you're putting it, where how do I say this? It was just kind of like a, oh, this Paul guy, he's gonna go somewhere. Like he's already been.
Oh yeah, I
Like, he's
saw
already
that.
been
I know
there.
what you're talking about.
Like he's been,
and
he's
they
went,
meant it
and
not
he's left.
sarcastically.
Same
Like
with
they were
Post
being
Malone
serious.
and Ozzy Osbourne.
The
Yeah.
Ozzy thing with Post Malone. And
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like nobody does their research these days.
Yeah.
People read a headline and they
Mm-hmm.
base that is a fact. Like that's it.
But also, like, obviously there are people making good music, but the music that is mainstream that most of the generation listens to, like TikTok trends and things like that, they're just beats. They're not really
so true,
just
yes.
instruments. Like, people don't understand really what music is. They think music is just beats, but that's not. Like, there are many, many instruments that make the same beats you're listening to, but it's like it's not authentic. It's just a recording.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
One of my biggest pet peeves from music today is when either you're showing something to someone or when like you're listening to a song together and they're like what did they say? Damn it, you made me lose my train of thought. They say, "Oh, when are the words gonna come in?"
Yeah.
that destroys me. I'm like, what?
Sometimes you just gotta go.
Is
through
that an
experience.
elitist point of view? Like
No,
to
no.
feel that way?
Mm.
No, because listen, Save Us from the Archon is probably one of the greatest instrumental bands
Uh-huh.
to ever exist. And I have felt so much more emotion from that band than I have 90% of bands with lyrics.
Amen.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, music, going back to like musicals and soundtracks and things like that, if it's a powerful non-dialogue scene, a good instrumental song behind it will really tie everything, specifically the emotion of what you're supposed to be feeling about the scene, together.
Yeah.
So even just listening to an instrumental song, even just looking at the title of said instrumental song can really give you a good image in your mind of what am I supposed to be feeling. And specifically, like, what I love about classical and
Classical.
I was gonna say it too. but-
classical and instrumental music is that really powerful switch, like right towards the end of the song or right at the climax of the song, where it's just this big, huge emotional switch where it's really powerful and then it's soft, or it's vice versa, and it's just boom. It's like a mic drop moment, and it's like you said. I think some of the most influential and most emotional songs I've ever felt are ones without lyrics in them.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's Mazen asked me a question like months, I don't even remember how long ago, just what my favorite instrument was. And I was like, well, it differs because, like, favorite instrument depending on functionality or favorite instrument depending on what it sounds like. My favorite instrument to listen to is violin for sure. There's no other instrument, maybe saxophone,
I love a good trumpet.
but there's no other instrument that's made me feel such a wide range of emotions. Like, a violin can make me feel like my heart's being ripped out of my chest, and or like I'm walking on rainbows and clouds. Like, it's such a beautiful, beautiful instrument. Mazen's is accordion because it's the same thing.
It really, to me, that question seems like there's a different answer for a different context,
Yeah.
right? Like, I didn't really look at saxophone outside of jazz, and then recently, in the recent years, it's starting to make a thing. It's starting to become a thing in metal,
Yeah.
and holy
It
fuck,
sounds so good.
oh my god, I
It
never
sounds
thought of it
so
like
good.
that, right?
I think it was
Yeah.
the song something Owls.
Yeah, where the owls know my name.
That saxophone. Oh my god.
That saxophone, and it just sounds better in metal than jazz, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it depends on the context. I don't think I could answer that question unless there was context given.
Yeah. Fair
I
point.
love finding a good instrument like a violin or a trumpet or things like that are very versatile in different genres of music. Like drums, I think is a really basic one, but a good example. Like it's also really good for keeping the beat and everything of a song.
Mhm.
So like having those instruments where you can change the tone and change your intent with the song, I think is really powerful, and I think is a really good, what's the word I'm looking for, characteristic to have when you're trying to like start out, have a band, when you're really
Mhm.
trying to like make
Know the
this what you
sound
want
you're
to
going
do.
for. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really hard. Like if I were to ever either start a band or be in a band of some sort, figuring out what kind of music we would make would be the biggest dilemma, because I like so many
Mhm.
different genres of music I want to listen to and make them all. But I mean, I guess you could do that, but it would just be really hard
Yeah, see,
to always find inspiration if you're looking
what's
everywhere
one
for
thing
it.
that I wouldn't want to be an artist of, like strictly like pop, I think, because like with pop I feel like you're really stuck in the genre, and
Yeah.
if you switch from what you usually do, your fan base is going to switch up on you,
Yeah.
and then you're going to lose a ton of money. And but I feel like with all that power and all that money, you should be able to truly explore with what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think music and art in general should be, oh, this is one thing I'm good at, this is what I'm going to stick to. I think finding a good range, I think finding different things to try is good, because new experiences alter everything.
Yeah. I agree.
Guilty pleasures. All right. Time for our second slice.
I've been dreading this.
Second piece of pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand me a ranch.
This is from
Mind handing me a ranch, I might fucking need it.
ranch.
This is from what?
Manhattan pizza.
Manhattan Pizza.
Holy fuck.
It's a Philly cheesesteak slice. So
Yeah, and it's cold, so
and it's
yeah.
cold. The first slice was cold too. I don't mind cold pizza sometimes, but
Yeah.
Honestly,
it depends
low-key.
on the pizza
Yeah.
place.
Low key,
One bite.
you put pizza. Okay.
Excuse me.
I like it.
I think I like the sauce on this one better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's because I'm full, but I don't like this at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you need it warmed up.
It's edible, but it definitely is like a 4 out of 10. It
Yeah.
needs ranch.
Shame.
I'd probably give it a solid 6 because I think I'm full, and also if I had to eat something, I would probably eat this if this was the only thing left in the house.
Mm.
You know.
When you guys are eating your pizza, specifically with the red sauce, do you like it to be a little sweeter or more on the savory side?
Whatever that pizza had, the other one.
Brothers?
Yeah. I don't know if it's sweet or savory,
I
but
think it's got a good
I
blend.
like savory more, personally.
I do too.
This one's kind of sweeter.
Yeah. But I think with the savoriness of all the toppings, I think it blends
Mm.
well.
I agree.
You mind if I get a napkin?
Mm.
I didn't expect a cheese and pepper avalanche. I apologize.
Does anybody else need a napkin?
I'm good.
Brendan making a mess.
I'm sorry. Am I banished?
Yeah.
No.
you're not allowed on the next episode. All right.
You're on probation for 3 episodes.
Sorry.
Damn, 3?
Damn, yeah, that's a lot.
I don't know. It was the first number that popped in my mind.
Banned forever.
Let's fucking go. The ranch actually brings it up to a 6, okay. But I
So-
love
Ranch
ranch,
is
so.
disgusting. Anyway.
Shut
We
the
had this.
absolute
We
fuck
had
up.
this conversation last episode.
Let it go. Let it go.
Again, hand-to-hand combat. That is what I'm fucking doing.
We are arms length apart, sir. Don't fucking tempt me. I'll fight
You're
you.
my arm's length apart. Not yours.
What
I didn't
about you,
ask to have
Mary?
short arms.
What's your rating on it?
I'd kind of have to tie it with Brothers.
Really?
I like.
Well, you're fucking wrong.
Thank you.
I agree.
Each Each pizza had its pros and cons. I like the sauce on this one a little bit better, whereas I like the crust and the overall cheese finish, everything of Brothers. Um, I don't know if it's the way, like I said earlier, the blend of the sweetness of the sauce and the savoriness of the toppings that works really well in my mind. But I kind of have to tie it with just the plain cheese.
Okay.
Why am I getting? I feel like I'm having deja vu.
I've been having that a lot recently, and I'm getting really freaked out.
Maybe you're dying.
It's
I
the
hope so.
eclipse. It's the eclipse.
We're back on the better timeline, guys.
Thank the Lord.
I like this pizza better only because there's more flavor. Cheese pizza is just cheese and sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like the cheese of the other pizza better though. Hey, get off my nanner!
Caesar.
Can't even see you because of the iPad. You dumb fuck. Anyway,
So rude.
so my house used to be haunted. When we moved into our house, my brother and I went in the laundry room because that's where he was gonna set up like his gaming stuff. And there's like a panel behind the washer and dryer.
We were setting the scene up.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Like a breaker panel?
sort of. It's kind of like where you put all like the dryer and
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Where you hook everything up?
yeah. And so we opened the panel, and remind you, this is like when we just move in, like we're getting things set up.
The house you're in right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
the house
okay.
we're currently in. Yeah.
Okay.
We take the panel off, and there's just a keychain hanging of a little devil man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're like, oh, that's
Like a miniature
creepy.
voodoo doll type situation?
It was a literal like keychain of a devil man.
You said the keychain was hanging on a devil man.
No, the devil man was the keychain.
Okay.
It was hanging on the panel.
Oh,
like
that's
when we
fucking,
opened the door.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the past owners?
Nope.
What about the
Nothing at
Muffin
all.
Man? Do you know anything about the Muffin Man?
It was a home that was
Do you
built in
know
like the 60s,
The Muffin Man.
70s.
The Muffin Man.
Yes, the one.
I wish I didn't know either of you.
You saw how I did not participate in that?
Fast forward, and
The one that lives on Drury Lane. Sorry.
She's married to the Muffin Man.
don't do drugs, kids.
Much
This
on
is
that.
what happens.
To them.
All right, Devil Man.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Go on.
Fast forward, so our kitchen is set up. If you're facing the kitchen from the dining room, there are cabinets and stove on the right side, and cabinets and fridge sink on the left side. So we keep our salt and pepper like sitting on the top of the stove,
Mm-hmm.
and we had friends over. So there was a lady standing like in front of the sink, and the sink is like right across from the stove. So we're talking, chatting, we're sitting at the dining room table. The lady is standing in front of the sink. The salt shaker that's on top of the stove goes flying to her feet. Like it doesn't like fall and then like bounce off the counter. It goes straight from on top of the stove to the floor, like next to her feet. So obviously that's fucking weird. That's not normal. Another incident. My brother was sleeping on the couch upstairs, and we used to have like a surround sound system. So there were speakers like on the nightstands beside the couch, but the nightstands were lower than the couch. So like the arm of the couch was higher than the nightstand started. My brother woke up out of his nap because the speaker from the nightstand was on his lap on the couch, and nobody else was home.
What the fuck? I have never lived in a haunted place, but I have spent the night and visited haunted places before.
Did you experience any kind of?
I did.
Okay.
So I had spent the night at a middle school friend's house a couple years later. Like, I think it was during COVID. But we had reconnected, and she kind of got all of like our old group together, and it was a fun night. But when we were settling down, we had lowered the lights. We had dimmed the lights because we were all getting tired, ready for bed and everything. But then they just kept going all the way back up. And then they would just turn off, and then they would just come back on. And it wasn't like those lights that are electronically controlled by any app or anything like that. It's one that's dimmed by a switch. Also, I remember being woken up in the middle of the night because I heard whisperings in my ear. I also had somebody like kind of yank on my foot. That I think was a friend of mine
That was
playing
me.
a trick on me. Fuck you, it wasn't. I think that specific was a friend playing a trick on me, but the whisperings and the lights was a real thing. And we also had like things go missing and things kind of shift and fly across the room at random points in time. At first I thought the weed that we had smoked was laced with something, and then she had informed us that her house was in fact haunted, and I was like, okay.
After y'all were already there?
Uh-huh.
That's fucked up.
I didn't mind. It was on my bucket list to spend the night in a haunted place, so I was like, bet.
That doesn't count.
What do you mean?
When I think like a place you're gonna stay the night in a haunted place, I'm thinking like an abandoned like fucking mental asylum or something.
Why does that have to be?
But abandoned doesn't necessarily equate haunted.
Yeah.
True. That's a good point.
I think it kind of goes hand in hand in what you believe with the
Can I have
paranormal
one of
life.
Thank
Like
you.
if you do believe in like paranormal life with what they show in the movies, a lot of the times things that are haunted, a really tragic incident has happened. Thank you. And the souls, the spirits, whatever you want to use, are stuck there because of this tragedy. So like maybe something happened at the house or something on that land years ago, history wise. I know that like for me personally, I feel like paranormal life and science kind of go hand in hand. Same with religion and science. So like I feel like all the stuff that I had witnessed was real. I believe it was. It wasn't like one of those haunted houses that you see on Halloween or one of those like really well-known haunted locations that like YouTubers go to and film for content. I feel like it was just one of those like authentic moments where you like get those like heebie-jeebies and you walk into those cold spots and you really get that what the fuck
Your
happened
EMF
here.
reader's going off, guys.
Yeah. It's like, hey, ESPN or
Phasmophobia
something.
ripoff.
Dude, I was just gonna
they
talk
made
about that.
Phasmophobia in real life,
I
dude.
was just gonna talk. Dap me up. I was just gonna segue into the fucking dude. Okay, all right. Phasmophobia. If you ever want to experience haunted situations with your friends, just play Phasmophobia on VR. It is one of the most terrifying experiences and the most fun experiences you can ever have.
Remind me of that next trip night. I want to do it.
I would say Phasmophobia being a really good game, it overshadows a lot of better games. For example, me and my friends, we play this game called Labyrinthine. Phenomenal game. Kind of basically the same premise as Phasmophobia, but instead of being a ghost hunter, you are someone who works at a maze. And the maze is haunted. You don't know that until you go in. And then you basically, it's a story mode where you go through the entire maze trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And what Labyrinthine means, if you guys do not know, is a maze that is always changing.
Yeah.
And it also has cases, which is more similar to the Phasmophobia thing, where, again, you're in a maze rather than a house, and the monster is different for each one, similar to a ghost.
Whoa, this game actually looks sick.
It's so fucking fun. And it's fucking genuinely terrifying, because you'll just be chilling, and then you don't really
Is it another VR game?
You can play it in VR, yes.
Okay.
If I played it in VR, I would shit myself. I would also say that I personally have more fun playing, like, backrooms horror games over Phasmophobia, because it brings the whole nostalgia into horror. I love the idea that we have brought horror into the feeling of nostalgia, and I think that's really cool.
I'm starting to really enjoy segueing into another thing, old school games.
Oh yeah,
as
absolutely.
I'm getting older, it's weird because everybody's moving towards like the virtual world, but I'm over here sitting like, man, I miss like Nintendo, like watching you guys play
on the DS and
the
stuff.
DS and stuff, and then Xbox 360, like to me the golden age of gaming, if I had to say so myself. Because
I miss Game Boys.
Yeah,
Game
because
Boys, dude, Final Fantasy IV on Game Boy.
PSP.
because like
I never had
it
one of
doesn't
those.
have
Me either, but
video
man.
games
Yeah.
don't have the same like togetherness, if that makes sense. Like when you're having LAN parties back in the day, everybody was in one room playing video games together. Or
You need to get closer to the mic.
LAN parties were the shit. I did not
Yeah.
get to experience them enough, but now I want. Like, dude, I'm telling you right now, my biggest video game dream right now is to play Resident Evil Outbreak in a LAN party with
dude,
friends.
I'm down for that with you.
I
I'm
don't think
s-
I've ever heard of this term, LAN party.
So basically, it's you are on. You know on how like there's like local co-op in video games where it's like couch.
You bring
Play.
your own TV and you just set up. It's like a big
Yeah.
ass like.
So it's like
Connect
you're
with
Everyone's
playing
playing
cable.
the same game, just in the same room
Mhm.
with
Yeah,
each
Yeah,
other.
it's kind of like online, but you're all in the same place.
Mhm.
Okay.
And speaking
chat come
of,
to
I've been
life.
playing
Mhm.
this game called Barony, and it's a roguelike.
Yeah, it's real life Discord. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what Barony is. It's a roguelike dungeon crawler that you play with 3 other friends, and everything is randomized basically, minus the aesthetic of the level. Every
It
5
looks like
levels,
Minecraft.
it gets that it does, but it's so much more fun than Minecraft in my opinion. But that's
It
because I'm a
looks like,
fucking nerd.
It looks
I
like
love Minecraft.
Doom and Minecraft had a baby.
Yes, and it's like fantasy, very Dungeons and Dragons inspired. There's like fucking
I
over 20 classes you can play as. It's so
Dungeons and
cool.
Dragons.
Dude, dap me the fuck up. That's that. What the fuck was that? Don't ever
Double
touch me
dap,
again.
double dap.
Holy shit.
Don't ever dap him up again.
Thank you.
Shit, you might have cured
you.
me.
Thank you.
No,
That
but
was the cure.
it's
I
a
know
really
this entire
fun game
time.
to just like lay back and do some dungeon crawling. It's also very funny because it's also it's permadeath. If your entire party dies, you have to restart from the beginning.
No
Damn.
way.
Yeah. And it's so funny because you could just since everything's randomized, you could just go somewhere and then a boulder just crushes you and then you're dead.
All that work.
All that work. But you do get to respawn if your party survives into the next level.
I'm not a big video gamer, but there was this one video game that we were playing at your old place. I can't remember the name of it, but it was the one where we all played a different
Quarry.
character. Yeah, that one.
Oh
where-
my god.
That was a fun one where we got to choose our actions and
Jackson, Bean, and I and Mazin were talking the other day about playing another game like that. Mazin brought up what was the game?
tripping quarry
Outlast.
night.
No.
It was the one before Quarry.
I can't remember the name. Anyway,
Started
brought
with
that
an
one
M,
up.
I believe.
what?
Or at least the game I'm thinking of. Never mind. I'm
What
fucking
game did
tripping.
you say?
It's similar to that. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember I was
Until
playing it.
Dawn.
Until Dawn.
that's not
That's
the
the
one I
one.
was
That's the
thinking of.
one he was talking about.
I was I played one that was like on a ship, and I remember Stacy, a friend from last time, he was getting mad, or more so, he thought it was funny, but he started getting annoyed because I thought it was the funniest thing for the when you chose what to do next, just not do an option or just stay silent, and I thought it was so funny because they would ask me a question, and the character would just stand there like. Until the guy was like, "Are you gonna say anything?" And then they just continued on. And I thought that was so funny.
I love that. I love that.
But that's the only time I ever had fun with a game like that.
Yeah, no,
Personally.
definitely. Like, I really enjoy paranormal games. Like
Me too.
the unrealistic, realistic aspect, because obviously you can choose to believe
Mhm.
any of this or not. Like, let's use Resident Evil for example.
Mhm.
Have been a fan of it ever since the first, series came
Yep.
out. Still a fan, and it doesn't seem out of reach with the new strains of diseases that are coming into this world.
What's funny about Resident Evil
What's
is that
funny?
the zombie.
What's funny?
Hey,
What's funny? What's funny?
What's funny is that
What's funny?
fucking
What's
hat on
funny?
your goofy ass, bug eyed, neck ass face, bro.
Somebody's hurt.
Anyway, that the thing with the Resident Evil series is that the zombies is like the least unrealistic part about it. And that is so fucking fun to me.
Yeah.
Dude, we need more fucking zombie games where you're not a survivor, where you're a fucking tactical ass dude ready to beat some fucking ass and suck some dick. Like like we need more fucking like fucking like, oh, there's a zombie apocalypse. Well, good thing I know I'm a black belt in fucking 7 martial arts and I fucking have 3 arms and use every single gun in the fucking universe, and I'm also best friends with the president and fuck his daughter. Like
And I know how to suck good dick.
Yeah, I know how to suck good dick. Like, we need more fucking games like that. Like, dude, Resident Evil fucking Operation Raccoon City gets way too much goddamn hate because that game is so fucking fun and they let you get infected and turn into a zombie. Are you fucking kidding me? It was one of the first zombie games to ever do that. That shit was so cool.
Yeah.
It's way too much
Passionate.
hate.
Passionate.
I am very passionate about Resident Evil.
But
and
I agree
Silent Hill.
with
Passion or
you.
autism?
Like, we need
Both.
yes,
Both,
is good.
definitely both.
We need more games like that for sure.
Mhm.
But imagine this: if there were more games like that, then Resident Evil wouldn't be that precious.
I disagree because there are so many. Here's my.
They'd be the
counterpoint.
trendsetter.
Dino Crisis. Did you ever play that game?
Yes,
Goat.
it is a fucking goat.
Loved it.
Mhm.
Loved it.
Mhm.
2 game series that I enjoyed that have identical gameplay. That's fine. But if there was more than that, well, I think there were. Silent Hill technically counts, the old school one.
Yeah, I would say I don't. I mean, yes, but I don't know if it was Silent Hill first or Resident Evil first.
I think it was Resident Evil first.
Yeah, I think you might be right because the Resident Evil 1.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a counterpoint, and my counterpoint is Call of Duty, because there is a bunch of war PvP shooters, right nowadays, but Call of Duty still stands at the top. You know what I mean? I feel like it'd be the same thing for Resident Evil.
Only for people that truly appreciate those game series. Call of Duty is the general thing. Everybody loves that. It's a socially accepted video game.
That's my
Not
point.
everybody enjoys Resident Evil.
If they, I don't think I've ever met someone who is like a horror video game fan and has talked bad on every single Resident Evil game.
That's a good point.
A
A lot of people hated the 5th one.
I don't. It's my least favorite one.
Yeah.
But it's still a fun co-op shooter.
It is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a bad game, but it's fun.
It's still fun.
Kind of brings me back to the point of bad music, right? Like, it's still fun.
I think for me, the paranormal thing that terrified the shit out of me growing up was it's so weird. And I
Dude,
think I've talked
you had to get closer to the mic.
and I think I've talked about this before, briefly in our hangouts. When I was growing up in Pakistan, I would have dreams, and then I would have sleep paralysis monsters, and I feel like I was haunted, not necessarily where I was living. And the monsters were. The dreams consisted of me waking up in the same room that I sleep in, that I, live at, waking up to 3 or 4 triangular shaped people.
That may have
Like-
been me.
It was all of us.
It was bushy triangular shaped people, but I couldn't see where their faces were, what they
Mhm.
had. Couldn't see their legs. All and
Just figures.
just figures, but triangular shaped. And every single dream, without fault, they would just run up to me and just shut me, and I'll wake up. Not choke me, but shut me up, and I will just wake up. And then, of course, they were my sleep paralysis demons too. When I would just be laying in bed and I'll just doze off, and I'll just wake up to them just in the corner, just standing there. And as soon as I acknowledge their existence, they'll just just run up to me and just shut me up, and I'm like, oh.
That's not fucking normal, dude.
No, it's not. But when I grew out of getting scared of, I think the big breaking point was this. This is a callback to Resident Evil. Was Resident Evil 4? I saw my dad playing it on the PS2, and he was in the village where the chainsaw dude's at,
Mhm.
and my dad's destroying bitches, killing
Mhm.
everybody, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta use the bathroom. Here, hold this." And I'm, still having these nightmares from all these things. And I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? I'm terrified. I'm like a young child trying to play a horror game after being, molested by fucking Illuminati triangles. And
Okay, yeah.
and I just take a shot at the chainsaw dude in the game. And ever since then, I just haven't been scared, and I enjoy horror. ever since then. So that was like my click.
Healed.
I
You
would,
should tell your dad that story.
I think I am gonna tell him that. Yeah.
I definitely would say like horror video, like video game wise, and probably movie wise too. Horror is kind of where I'm at. It's where I'm most passionate about.
For sure.
For me, I never really had a paranormal experience.
I can change that.
I love is
Can
paranormal.
confirm.
See, for
Phantom
me, to be
dick.
completely blunt, right? I don't really believe in ghosts, really.
Oh, buddy.
But
here we go.
But here's the thing.
Famous
I am
last
not
words.
so pressed about it that I'm going to try and disprove these stories. You know what I mean? The thing is, it's just I haven't had it happen to me. If it happens to me, it's going to be very easy to convince me that it's a ghost, right?
Yeah.
It just hasn't happened to me. That's the only reasoning. I'm very much like it. I just have to experience
Yeah.
it in order to believe.
Did everyone have a phase either in middle school or early or late elementary or era or early high school around that period of time where you just like were so invested in like ghost hunters?
Yeah.
And, like
I watched
looking
Ghost
up-
Hunters religiously.
Yeah, just give me a fucking top 5. Yeah.
Dude, Zach Bagans
Mm.
in that motherfucker.
I not really, but you know what I was super into that I was actually terrified of, like probably the closest to a paranormal experience I ever had. Fucking creepypasta.
Oh my god, yes, that was a part of it. It was gore, paranormal activities, and like ghost hunting videos. Like I was obsessed with that stuff, man. I was like, I want to see, like, what are you guys watching? What do you guys see? Why is the EMF reader going off?
Like
That's my
for
guilty
me,
pleasure.
The first creepypasta I've read so fucking many. The first one I wouldn't even read it. It was fucking videos reading it for me. But the first one I ever was told about was Slender Man.
Oh
And
yeah.
My family can fucking vouch for this dude. After I heard about him, I was spending the night at a friend's house. And we were just watching stuff on Slender Man. And then it became like 4 a.m. And then he went to sleep. And the thing is, you guys know Slender Man, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so his back porch had a forest, right?
Oh
And
my
we were on the
god. He
top
was just
floor.
gazing at 4 a.m.
And
into the forest.
He's like, where is he?
I wasn't trying
I
to
know you're
because he
out
had
there.
the blinds. The
Yeah,
back door
yeah.
wasn't like the blinds were up. But I was scared of him, right? And I was like, oh, it's got to be. I was like 12, but I was convinced that like for some reason Slenderman wanted to fucking like eat me or something like that.
He doesn't have a
and-
mouth.
I know, like what the fuck? But but then as soon as I started convincing myself like I was like tripping, I fucking look at the back, like the sun's coming up, right? And the back blinds, and I just see branches swaying. It's obviously tree branches, but I just fucking like watch the Slenderman video. I'm like, ah! I'm freaking the fuck out. Like I'm fucking like shitting myself. And then my like for like 3 months after that, I was just so fucking paranoid. And the thing is that paranoia never really went away for a long time until I was like a teenager. Because when I stopped being scared of Slender Man, suddenly I was scared of Jeff the Killer. You know, it's so stupid waking up and being told to go to sleep just to be fucking murdered. That's fucking stupid. But for some reason I was scared of that happening to me. And then like I really started getting into like lost episodes and haunted gaming. To this day, it's probably still my favorite category of gaming. But the thing with that is you get two kinds of stories. You get a really fucking good one or a really fucking bad one. And a lot of times it was a really fucking bad one. But I got so scared of Sonic.exe. I could not watch like the video
Really?
gameplay. Yeah, really. For some reason. Like
That's
every time
interesting.
the picture of him being like, I am God, like came up, I just like had a panic attack. And I remember I had a toy box in my room and I just like was so paranoid. I imagined his red eyes just staring at me from under the toys.
That is scary.
I never had like a ghost hunting phase, but I did have a like middle school phase where all I wanted to watch was anything horror related, any thriller, mind fuck. You know, it could have been a spoof horror.
Oh,
Like-
I love scary horror movies.
She's still hungry, so.
No, just out of the way. Over there.
Why did you ask them to hand it to you? and
I
then
just
throw
said,
it
can
in?
you get the paper towels out of the
No,
way?
she
Wait.
asked me to
Asking
hand it
for
to her. She's fucking lying to you guys.
I said, can you get the paper towels?
may
And I
continue.
said,
Stop
just move
pounding the
them out
table.
of the way. You know what?
I really think like we should just. I really am starting to think we need to incorporate that hand-to-hand combat. Every time it gets more and more heated, even I'm starting to get heated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I never had a ghost hunting phase, but I did have a really big horror phase. I remember, I think the first horror movie that I watched was in elementary school or middle school at some sort of sleepover situation. I think it was Crimson Peak and Scout's Guide to a Zombie Apocalypse. Still one of my favorite movies to this day. It's one of the stupidest movies I've ever seen, but it's great. It's a good giggle, and I will watch it anytime. What?
You look so nice today.
Fuck off.
That is such bullshit.
Why do you have to do that? Like, why can't you just be normal?
I will say there are times when he does genuinely compliment me, and I do thank him for it, but that was not one of those times.
How do you know?
Because it was random.
I would. So, something that I kind of would like to talk about, since we're kind of on the topic of, paranormal.
No, I don't want to have sex with you.
The concept,
You've been giving
concept of me wanting to have sex with you is
You've been giving
paranormal
me
in itself.
the eyes all day, and I don't appreciate that.
I want to say so much, but there's so little time.
That is true.
Continue. The way that modern horror is, kind of branching out, I think analog horror is so goddamn beautiful.
Disagree.
What?
I don't know what that means.
It's like the camera, recordings.
Oh,
No.
like
I mean,
Oh,
no, by analog horror, it's more so like the best way I like to describe it, because it's really, this is where the best analog horror is. Do you remember when you would wake up at 4 a.m. and then there was like a channel broadcast and it was telling you what was coming up next, or it was like a, I mean, none of us lived in the 80s, but it happened a lot with a lot of channels in the 80s. Do you know? No.
you're talking about, it's like noise. It's
Here.
it's that movie X showed us.
So, I know which one you're talking about, but I can't think of the name. The one where he
Skinamarink.
pocket sanded you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Analog horror is a subgenre of horror that draws heavily on the style and aesthetics of vintage and analog media such as VHS and cassette tapes. It is a form of horror that capitalizes on the eerie quality of grainy footage, distorted audio, and archaic technology to create an unsettling atmosphere.
There's a movie X showed me on YouTube. I forget the name of it. It's just the recordings of two kids speaking, but the video is grainy, and basically you're using your imagination.
I know exactly.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. The reason why I say that's not really I mean, it's a fine movie, but it's not really something a lot of people would enjoy, is because analog horror is not meant to be so drawn out. A lot of analog horror, especially the best analog horror, is meant for it kind of takes
it's like subliminal almost.
Like subliminal. For example, in school, you remember when they would show you educational tapes with VHS and stuff? When that's where the best analog horror comes out of, is because it's in these tapes, and then these tapes that kind of comes back to the nostalgia, kind of a little bit comforted in, because it reminds you of school a little bit, and just bringing horror to that. And a lot of it is really good. It's very subliminal. It doesn't tell you straight up. It's like Silent Hill. It doesn't tell you straight up what's going on.
You use your imagination for it.
And you take the symbolism that's shown in. And I think Local 58, holy shit, the first time I saw that was crazy. And then also the Walton Files is another crazy series, in my opinion. Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think for me, one of my personal favorite things.
Personally?
No, personal.
Personally.
One of my favorite things about horror is generally the mind fuckness of it all.
Yeah, like the psychological part of it.
I like it when it genuinely makes you think, and I think one of the best things about horror is how real they can make it. And I think that's where good authentic horror comes from, is the reality of it all.
I agree with you, and that's why I feel like horror hasn't really been putting out in the recent years. I feel like they're just remaking stuff, and the stuff they're remaking isn't good to begin with. Like, To me, jump scare isn't fucking horror. Horror is
It
like
used to be.
someone getting their fucking arm broken in half or their fucking leg cut off. Like Saw is amazing fucking horror. Sorry, I didn't. Fuck.
Dap me
Sorry.
the fuck
I didn't
up.
see you over there.
What's up, brother?
No, like if there are no blood or guts, it's not fucking horror. I don't give
Yeah.
a
But that's
fuck.
gore. That's gore.
I would argue otherwise. It doesn't
Hmm.
necessarily need gore.
Doesn't need guts, but there needs to be some sort of like shock factor. You know what I mean? Like a jump scare you can put in any fucking movie and then call it horror. That's not horror. Like it's just a fucking jump scare.
I
don't-
would say one of A24, right, is a great company.
I hated Midsommar though.
It's summer.
Really?
I
That was
love-
the example I was about to
I
use, but
loved
you know what?
every other
I haven't seen that
A24 movie.
movie.
I hated Midsommar.
You know
What about it though? Like, what did you like?
The entire movie, I just hated how long it was. It was like Batman, the new Batman that came out. It
I
felt
haven't
like
seen that.
boring
But
because I could predict everything that was happening in the movie.
the Lighthouse, right?
I need to watch that. Don't
I
spoil
would
it.
argue. Oh, don't. Okay, then I would just say it's not a gory film.
but phenomenal from what I've heard.
It is a fucking way
What
better
movie?
than Midsummer.
The
The Lighthouse.
Okay.
It's from
Um,
Willem Dafoe.
It's
And
really good.
it really doesn't do the jump scare horror. It really fucking unsettles you the entire
Yeah,
Okay.
time.
yeah.
That's what I want.
There's
For
no
me-
there's like no gore though.
That's okay.
What I want out of a jump scare is, if I'm watching a jump scare, I want a gory movie. I want it to lead to a good action sequence where they're running down
Evil
the hall,
Dead.
being chased by some demon, some character, the antagonist, right? But what I don't like in horror is a slow build. I don't want to wait an hour and a half into the movie of a 2-hour movie to get anything into the plot line.
Mhm.
Then
You
how
know.
did you enjoy Midsommar? Because that's what it was in that movie.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Midsummer was very much like
I
that.
think I'm biased with Florence Pugh.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I thought it was Pug.
The best, in my opinion, the best kind of jump scares are there's two kind of best kind of jump scares. The first one is just they come out of nowhere with zero build up. Right. They come out of nowhere with zero build up. And the second kind, I feel like the Walton Files kind of did it really fucking good. Sorry to bring that back up again, but the way they do their jump scares is, it kind of doesn't really build up to anything. It's just things suddenly stop, and then the jump scare slowly presents itself instead of jumping out at you. And then you see like this grotesque scene from something that looked somewhat innocent, and then it just gets more and more grotesque, and then it's like, instead of this instant of like something scary happening, I wouldn't even call it a jump scare, honestly. That's the best kind of, like, that's where I want the horror to come from, is like this sequence of like everything stopping and then suddenly something you weren't expecting, something so fucking traumatizing and fucked up just happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm. I think one of the only slow burn horror genre films, movies, TV show, anything, I think was The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. I think it was a good slow build, but it gave you a good release of not only information, but thrills, mind fucks, jump scares, a little bit of everything. I really like the producer of that show. He did a couple of other good ones that I can't remember the name of. But I think The Haunting of Hill House is a really good example of something
Slow
that
burn.
incorporates a lot of different aspects of horror.
Right.
Wow. Paranormal Activities.
Bring the mic
and-
closer to you.
Dude, I'm saying like,
Is it really that quiet?
It's
Yeah.
really, it
It's
really
It's
is.
catching it really well, like on there. So it might be just the monitoring.
Maybe.
I don't know. I like
Um,
it better when you're closer.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Touch me.
Touch me.
I feel like we had
It's
a
so
really productive
easy
conversation
to
this episode.
leave
Yeah.
me
Paranormal Activities and
all alone with the
What are we calling this episode?
memories.
When I think
Are
of
we
my
done?
touch you, I
days
touch
in
myself.
the
I feel like this was way shorter than the last episode.
You think so?
Yeah.
we're like an hour and 38
else.
in.
When
Oh,
I
wow.
think about you, I touch myself. Oh, thank you. But we don't.
Paranormal Activities and Pizza Bites.
Paranormal music. We listen to music.
Pizza
from the-
normal.
Yeah, pizza. Para pizza.
Para Pizza. Oh.
Well, we also talked about guilty pleasures.
And guilty pair pizza
Guilty.
activity.
This para pizza is guilty.
Well, I mean, yeah, let's close it out.
Okay.
Thank you guys for listening.
Munch on that.
So bad.
Don't wear it out.
www.munchonThat.com. Yeah.
Wait, do your little rain stick thing.
Can we please have that as a sound
Yo.
clip? Holy
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for listening in. Next time we'll see what we're gonna talk about.
Next time we will introduce hand-to-hand combat.
You're not allowed on the next episode because you spilled the cheese. So.
Yeah.
You're not allowed on the next episode for fucking wearing an orange ass beanie with a fucking.
I created this episode.
I was born in it.
I created you.